Hey, welcome back. I'm Dana Humphrey from the NYC Retails and Sales Pet Expo, and we're here with Nancy Fallon from Pampered Pets USA. Welcome to the virtual trade show, Nancy.
Oh, thank you, Dana. Great to be here.
Yeah, awesome. So first of all, just to kind of warm up a little bit, I would love to know, how did you first get into the pet industry?
Okay. I had gone back to college after a number of years to get my final year in there as an adult, and I ended up minoring in entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And with that, you had to do a business plan. And before that, I had chef training. And we had a family dog that would not eat the treats, so I came up with a dog treat. Then for my college, I looked at if it would be viable to have a pet treat business, and it looked to be that why not? And that's kind of just because the family dog wouldn't eat the treats. And so the treats back then, I started the business 26 years ago. And back then there were very few natural treats, human grade, from human grade ingredients. And that's always been the case, no additives, no preservatives, all natural. And that's how it started, just basically from our family dog that didn't enjoy. We'd give him these treats, we'd buy them, and he'd go hide them, but wouldn't enjoy them. So it just came from a finicky little dog.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's how so many, pet industry entrepreneurs get started. It's a lot of times, it's just from that place of passion and trying to solve a problem. So that's so awesome that's really how Pampered Pets got its start. Can you tell us a little bit just about your company overall? I know you've been in business for a while now.
Yes, we started with here's one of the original peanut butter treats, and we have cheese and bacon were the original ones. These are different from a lot of them. They're oatmeal based, so it's a grain that's very easily to digest. And because the way they're made, the process that they're made, is like a wire cut, so they break apart easy. So it's good for dogs that are little dogs, great for training treats, as well as senior dogs who might have teeth issues. So that's been the mainstay of the business for majority of the year. And just in this last year and a half, 2 years, we've been developing a line of functional chews with and without CBD. And that's what we're launching right now. Like here's one of them is a calming one with a CBD, so which it helps, especially with anxiety, separation anxiety, storms, things of that nature. And also we have a hip and joint one and one just without any actives, just to help
Got it.
the dog to take the ease, the pressure, the stress off of the dog.
Yeah, and with your calming chews, what are some of the ingredients in there?
The regular, which chews? The
calming ones you just showed us, the green bag?
The ingredients for it's like a kind of a cheese smoked ice flavor to it, but we have passion flower, this 3 milligrams of the broad spectrum hemp powder that with the CBD, passion flower, L-tartine, and we've got I'm trying to think. So that's the calming one, and of course the glucosamine and MSM and convertin for the hip and joint. So we have those that, and this is just a straight the CBD one. So it would be like, say you're taking the doggy daycare or maybe another pet's coming in, just help take the stress off. If you need a little bit more, because they really suffer, then the calming. And then the hip and joint one does help the dogs with their joints.
Yeah, that's awesome.
As, the digest, all the other good things that CBD does. And it uses them.
When did you come out with the CBD line?
We just launched it in the last few months. We've been working on it. This has just come out in the last few months, and those are 60 count, and we're coming out in the 30 count bags. That will be out in about a month. And for those, and then we've got the without the CBD. We have it in the calming and the hip and joint, and this has more of the same, and even Bioperum and the different ones that just really help with the joints.
Okay.
I don't know if that but that's
Yeah.
without the CBD.
So you have lots of amazing different types of treats and chews for dogs. How many different SKUs do you have?
Right now we've got 6 with the CBD, 2 without the CBD, and with these we're coming out with the dog chews. We'll have 5 of these in 12 ounce and 5 in 5 ounce. 2 of them being the organic in each of the sizes. The dog chews.
I mean, I'm hearing some of the ingredients like peanut butter and cheese. I know dogs go crazy for those things. So I'm sure you have some very happy 4-legged customers.
Yes.
And what's your top selling product right now?
Right now, the what's going with the CBD line is a calming one. Yeah. And this one, peanut butter, always is number 1. Pumpkin has gotten really popular. I know before it was always for the fall, but now they realize what a good product it is for dogs year round. So the oatmeal pumpkin, it smells wonderful. The dogs love that. And we have it both in organic as well as a non-organic.
Awesome. Yeah, pumpkin has some great benefits for them as well. And, we've talked a lot about CBD before at NYC Retails and Sales Pet Expo. We actually had a whole show about CBD, but for someone who's maybe just still learning about it or still curious, what are some of the highlights that you can share about, giving your dog some CBD in their system?
A lot of it helps from anywhere, like from even inflammation in their joints. If they move a little bit slower or harder to get up, it really makes a difference because of that. It helps with the joints and bones. And if you have a dog that is nervous over thunderstorms or just getting in the car, new people coming or introduce new pets and new people, especially around the holidays, it helps the anxiety. It just kind of takes the stress off of them. So it really does make them a lot more comfortable, but it does help their system with the inflammation. And you definitely see improvement over a period of time. It takes a little bit with the hips and joints, but the calming, just to make them comfortable. And I've had several people, they have the older dogs with dementia, and they just can't seem to be comfortable, or they kind of go around whining a little bit. They just going in and out. And I've been told what peace it gives them as well as the owner to finally see the dog just be peaceful and relax.
Wow, that's awesome. Like this past summer, we've had a lot of fireworks and things like that. And I know that's a common stressor, but I didn't think about dementia. That's a really good, problem to look at for another solution that CBD can offer.
Yeah, it's so nice to hear from several customers the same thing, and they feel so much better to see the dog at peace. It's sad what they go through. So it's a great benefit to them.
So the CBD release is fairly new. Do you have anything else new that's coming out, or is it kind of the launch of this smaller sized CBD packages?
That's it, basically. Just kind of staying with this, and yes.
Awesome. And what's the
30 count?
30 count. And what's the retail on those?
The retail on the 30 count would be the 30 count will be about 22 for the one without any of the actives, and 27 for the calming and the hip and joint.
Got it, with the CBD. Yeah. Okay, great. And do you have any show specials today that you'd like to share with our audience?
Well, just for those that are in the wholesale, just email. There'll be 20% off, and for the first order, absolutely, yes.
And what do you recommend for a first order?
I think to try all 3 of them is good. If you're just going to get one, calming is the number 1. So I just if you're just going to try one, I think be very pleased with that.
I know Nancy Hassel, my business partner here at NYC Business Solutions, always talks about how Cody absolutely loves the calming treats, and she does too. So I know Cody gives them a big, big paw up.
Great. So, yeah. Yeah.
And what's something that you've learned over this COVID period during this pandemic? I know I'm sure there's been countless, issues you've come across. Have there been any little silver linings that you've discovered in this time?
I guess mostly I used to travel so much, quite a bit, once or twice a month. So I've been home working on these new projects, and I just realized how important my pets are to me, my dog and cat. You just really realize, because you can't be with other family members, how special they are. So I've been very fortunate to be able to have them in my office and enjoy them every day. And I just think family, you just realize how important family is to you.
Yeah, that's so true. And do your pets enjoy your chews?
Absolutely do. Danny Boy is very fond of those and the cookies. Yes, I couldn't have a better one that will endorse it for me.
Yeah, exactly. And are your products available only in the U.S. or are they also available in the U.K.?
Just the U.S.
Just U.S. right now. Okay. And is that something you'd be able to offer down the road?
Yes, that is something we've looked into it, so it definitely is. Yes.
Okay, so if someone's interested in carrying your products in the UK, they could just maybe email you for more information.
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Great.
Okay, and what would you say? I know that you have a lot of interesting ingredients in the different chews that you offer. I think you mentioned tryptophan, which is I know that from Thanksgiving time, which is coming up, as kind of the calming agent that's in turkey. What was your thought process in picking out the ingredients that are involved in your chews?
I actually used a consultant that I have used for other products over the years, and so I worked with him, and then the company that does make the products is mostly for veterinarians. So it was just getting their input. And of course, from sleepy time tea or like turkey, that it does for people, but they were the experts. So we went with that, and we kind of up. There's a number of them out there, and we do have higher percentage, and it truly does help make them very calm.
Okay, calmness guaranteed.
Yes.
And if someone's looking for your products in the New York City area, where would they, be able to find them?
We're just launching now, getting into the distributors. So if again, email us, and we can't wait. We'll let everybody know.
Okay, great.
So it's just we're waiting for some of the packaging, but now we're set to go, and we'll just keep bringing out the 60 count and the 30, and all the treats that will be available shortly in several distributors.
Okay, cool. And are you in any distributors right now?
No, we're just signing. Literally the packaging was a whole. We got held up a little bit with COVID. It truly did. We were either waiting for one ingredient or finally the packaging, but it's all come together now.
It's beautiful. Okay, so distributors, you're open to distributors right now, and you're open to new independent retailers as well.
Exactly. Great. Yes.
And I know you have like a really good track record with a lot of different types of stores around the country. Do you want to talk a little bit about some of the other retailers that you're in?
Well, we've gone with just independent pet stores, some groomers, some vets, some various ones that way. So we've gotten even gift stores. So and we're going to grow. We're coming out with more things, more items the end of March that we're going to really kind of go for the holidays and everything. So got a lot going. So it's good that I'm home to be able to do all of this and work with some great people to bring everything together. Looking forward to it.
And what about any products for cats or any other animals?
The cat one, we have about 95% there. We just got to tweak it, and the reason is just a flavor. It's been well received, but as finicky as they are, we want to just get a little bit more on that flavor, quite honestly. We work with the nutritionist. Phil, we have a great one, but it will be probably the second quarter that we'll have the cat treat out. So,
Okay, great. Is there anything else that you'd like the viewers to know today?
Just that, just come to the website. That again, we'll be bringing out the 5 and 12 ounce bag, which is great for the dog. In the dog cookies, I think they'll all enjoy that, and it's just a great treat anytime. So I think if they don't need the calming or whatever, we have treats for them, just everyday treats that they can enjoy.
And again, the 5-ounce bag is that would probably make a great stocking stuffer too, if people are looking for a great gift item for their dog lovers.
Exactly. Yeah. I said just go on the website or email. We'll get the information right out to you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. Enjoy talking with you, Dana.
And, you know, I'm always a big advocate for CBD. I take it personally. I give it to my cats. If I had a dog, they would definitely be eating your calming chews all day long. I think CBD is such a marvelous product.
It has so many wonderful benefits. It just, to see your dog comfortable means the world. You know that.
Absolutely. You know, and with you know, separation anxiety, I think probably becoming a little bit more of a common issue these days as people are at home so much with their pets. You know, I think maybe as we start to see a transition of back to the office or back to work or back to wherever, you know, might be something that's even more needed as, you know, we transition out of this COVID extravaganza.
Yeah, we're just having all the family around, and then the children go back to school, and the parents back to work. It's going to be kind of lonely for them, so it will be helpful for them for sure.
Yeah. All right, wonderful. Well, we are so pleased to have you, and we look forward to seeing you in person in April.
That will be wonderful. I look forward to it as well. Thank you.
And we'll be sharing all your contact information. So if anyone has any pricing questions or any order questions for Nancy, we can have that handy for you.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Goodbye.
See you.